In this video, I'm going to be showing you how you can rank almost any business in any niche number 1, 2, or 3 positions of Google and YouTube using a very simple video SEO trick. No matter how many digital assets you have or how empty your pockets may be at this point in time, you're going to be able to do this for free, and it's really something that you don't need to be tech savvy with or anything on those lines. Have you ever wondered when you type in onto Google a search phrase like plumbing services and you see all of these websites number 1, 2, and 3 ranking on Google, and yet you've never heard of these sites, but yet when you do it, it never really seems to work and you never seem to stay at the top of Google? Or how about this hair salon, when you type in hair salon services, and again, at number 1, this website's ranking in the top 3 positions of Google, yet when you try it, it never sticks. And what about this accountancy firm? Again, this one accountancy firm is in the top 2 spaces of Google, and yet you've barely ever heard of them. So what is it these businesses are doing that you're not? Actually, it comes down to 2 main things. The biggest thing is authority, and next to that is focus. You see, a lot of the time when we're looking at stuff online and trying to find out how to rank our websites and digital assets, we are overwhelmed with information because everyone is giving their 2 cents on how to do it and the best way. Now, this is an extremely controversial topic about how you can rank, in these top positions, because everyone's trying to do it. So there are a million and one methods to do it, yet you need to find a method that suits you. Now, here I am on a software called Videly, and I've just typed in plumbing services Preston, England, and you can see I've got all of these keywords that, the software's managed to find, and they think, hey, we might be able to rank for this. You can also see on the hair salon services Preston, England, that we're getting all of these keywords, and again, the software thinks we might be able to rank for these. And again, with the accountancy services Preston, England, again, you can see that it's showing us all of these keywords that again we might be able to rank for. Now, did you spot something in all 3 of those search phrases? Well, if you didn't, let's have one more look. So here we are again, and you can see plumbing services Preston, England, hair salon services Preston, England, accountancy services Preston, England. Now you might be thinking, what's Preston, England got anything to do with me? I'm based in America. I'm not even based in Preston. Or I'm based in Australia. I'm not based in Preston, England. Well, here's the thing. When one of your customers might be typing in plumbing services or hair salon services or anything on these lines, that's not very focused, is it? But what Google's going to do is they're going to search for the most authoritative websites in that area for that search phrase, so they can produce the best results for the person searching for that particular keyword. I've just jumped back to Google and I've typed in plumbing services Preston, England, and what you can see is it's a different search result. Let's go to hair salon services Preston, England, different search result. So even though these sites are still on the front page, there's now different search results coming up. And if we scroll down again, look, different searches coming up. If you're still unsure what it is I'm actually going on about, well, think of it like this. If you're a local business and you're trying to target local people in your area to take you up on your services, you don't want to be ranking for that overall keyword anyway. You want to be ranking for something super focused, your local area and then your overall geo. So in my case, that would be something like Preston, England, or Bury, England, Whitefield, England, etc., etc. And when you start focusing in on keywords like that, you're going to realize that it's actually really easy to start appearing on the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd pages of Google. I'm going to quickly generate some text that Vidly will give us for each of these, and I'm going to just upload a random video in each of these niches and prove to you that I'm going to hopefully get in the top 3 positions of Google videos, and YouTube, or at least one of them for each of these videos. Now I'm in Vidly, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with plumbing services Preston, England. I'm going to go to Vidly, click generate details, enter my main keywords like so, let the software do its thing automatically, click on next step, and I'm just going to leave these URLs as whatever, but you would want to populate it with your own stuff. Go to generate details, and now we have a description for our plumbing services. Now I'm going to do the exact same process for the other 2. So what you can see here is that each of these titles have generated its own special description, title, and tags that I can just copy and paste into my videos that I'm going to upload onto YouTube. So right here I have 3 videos. Now these videos are not really related to what I'm trying to rank for. I'm just showing this for illustration purposes, and by all means I'll leave these up so you can even test and have a look for the rankings down the line if you want to, and hopefully they will stick. So what have we got? We've got 3 videos: plumbing services, Preston, England; hair salon services, and accountancy services. So all I'm going to do now is upload these videos, and now on the right you can see that I have 3 videos which are currently uploading. So now all I'm going to do is start copying and pasting the videos. I'm just going to click on the pencil icon for the accountancy services one. I'm going to jump into Videly, click on the accountancy, copy, paste that in like so. Go back here, copy the description, paste that in, and I'm just going to scroll down, and I'm going to go to more options, and where it says tags again, come back here and copy all of this like so and paste that in. Okay, now I'm just going to do that for the other 2, and I'm going to fast forward it. Okay, so now I have copied and pasted all of the text, all of the titles and description and tags into each of these videos. So now the next step is, have I ranked? I'm going to open up something called incognito mode in Google Chrome. And incognito mode, the reason why we're searching it is so Google does not cater our search results. Okay, and now let's start off with accountancy services, Preston, England, and see how we're doing. Okay, so there we are. We are number 3 on the front page of Google. Okay, how simple was that? Let's just open it up just so we can see. Okay, there we are, completely not related, but you can see that's my YouTube channel, well, my demo YouTube channel. Okay, and then we've got all of our text there. Okay, let's have a look on the video tab, which is here. We are number 1 on the video tab, and again we are beating all of these other platforms. Now this is only 6 minutes of ranking. More traditional methods of SEO take much longer, but because we're using YouTube, Google prioritizes videos a lot faster because that's the way the world is going. YouTube, and type in accountancy services Preston, and there we are. We have got number 1 rankings right here, and just refresh the page. Okay, there we are. You see it's now 7 minutes ago. Okay, so already the accountancy firm, we are ranking in the top 3 spaces in all 3 of the areas we want to be ranking in. So let's go back to Google and go on to our next one, hair salon services Preston, England. Paste that in, and there we are again. We are number 1 on the video tab. Let's have a look on all. Okay, we're here, we're midway on the page. Google's constantly changing the layout, but there we are. You can see us number 1 on the video tab anyway. Okay, and we just go to number 2, just double check, and you can see we're also on the 2nd page of Google as well, so we're ranking twice. So how great, right? Let's go to the video tab, and again we're number 1 there, and now let's just open that up into YouTube. Is a different video. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to search hair salon services Preston, England, and we are number 1. Okay, this is how focused this sort of keyword optimization is. Okay, and with the help of Videly, when it comes to the descriptions, tags, and stuff like that, it really is a game changer. Okay, so let's move on to plumbing services England. Let's go to Google, just enter that on Google. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're not on the 1st page of Google, we are on the 2nd page of Google right here. Okay, so let's have a look at videos. Okay, so we're number 1 on Google for the video tab, which is still pretty good. It just means that this keyword is slightly more competitive, which is fine. Okay, so let's go to YouTube, just click on it. Okay, we're there. Let's just type this in on YouTube, and we are number 1 on YouTube. Now, just one thing to remember before we can continue with the video is that sometimes, for whatever reason, it can take Google a little longer to index stuff, and sometimes stuff will be indexed on Google before it's properly indexed on YouTube, and sometimes it will be indexed on YouTube before it's properly indexed on Google. Okay, so with the plumbing video, there's actually a really strong chance I'm going to jump up to the first, second, or third positions of Google on the text-based page rather than the video page, which is currently showing number 1. Okay, but either way, these are some really outstanding results that's literally cost you nothing to do. I mean, you don't even need Videly to do this, but Videly will allow you to get super focused. Now, I just want to show you one more thing when it comes to this sort of video SEO. So here I am back with the accountancy services Preston, England, and I'm just going to take away the England bit and see where this video is ranking. So we're not ranking on the first page, but let's go to the video tab. And you can see we're actually ranking number 2 for accountancy services Preston. And we weren't even trying to actually rank for accountancy services Preston. We were trying to rank for accountancy services Preston, England. So what actually happens over time is that the more videos that you upload to your YouTube channel, the more Google is going to give your YouTube channel something called authority, which means that Google is going to reward you with more rankings, better rankings for shorter keywords, followed by more exposure. Okay, so one last thing to understand about this video SEO method is that if you plan and if you are going to apply this method and you do it with 1 video or 2 video or 3 videos and you expect results just from a small thing like that, the chances are you're not going to get results. And the reason for that is because Google and YouTube really only want good quality and consistent people who are following their terms and conditions and are following the, their overall mission. I mean, think about it like this. Would you hire someone who just did what you wanted them to do every so often? No, I don't think you would, because you want someone who is competent and highly efficient and who is going to treat your baby, your business, as if it was their business or their baby. So do keep that in mind. Ideally, you want to be uploading a few videos a week, even 1 video a day if you can, and you want to be doing that for at least 30 days and, slowly start building authority like that. Now, if you visit grabvidly.com, you will come to my overall review website, which is basically where I show you loads of tutorials on how to use Videly, keyword research training, and of course, if you actually buy Videly using any of these links here, like this button here, for example, you're going to instantly receive all of these bonuses that have been handmade by me, and again, it's just going to help you with your rankings and enhance everything you do with Videly. If you have any questions about this sort of method, or if you enjoyed this video and have helped you out at all, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I release daily videos all about video SEO and tips and tricks on how you can get to the number 1, 2, or 3 positions of Google. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.